Welcome to our channel, Living in Madison, Wisconsin. We are your guides to everything Madison. I am Joe Marks, and this is my wife,
Krystle Marks.
And we have lived here for a very long time. I've been in Madison for 17 years, and
I was born here.
And today we're going to talk about some things to know before you move to Madison. So here we go. Number one thing to know before you move to Madison is navigating can be a little tricky. Right?
Oh gosh, I grew up here, yes, and it is tricky.
So Madison, the city center, is right on an isthmus. So surrounded by two lakes, Lake Mendota, Lake Monona.
It makes it challenging.
Yeah, it makes it challenging. It's not a perfect grid like some cities. It's going to take you a little bit of time, but you will get used to it. The capital is right in the middle of the isthmus.
If you're like me, you might want to have Google Maps handy.
Good idea.
Even though, I should know my way around by now. No judgment here.
So the second thing to think about as you're moving to Madison is that we are a biking city.
Big time.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a great thing because we have a lot of trails.
Yes.
Yes.
They're all connected all the way around Madison and outside of Madison.
Right. And one of the reasons we're a biking city is because our walkability score actually in Madison isn't that great. So depending upon what neighbor, there's a few neighborhoods that if you live in, you can walk to, but one of the reasons that they've done such an amazing job with all the bike trails is...
We're a little spread out.
Yeah, we're a little spread out, yeah. In addition to our 60 miles we have of paved bike trails, they are working on an all-natural off-road trail system that they're just going to start here this year.
I wanted to hear more about that.
Basically, there's a few different off-road parks right now, mountain biking, single-track trails.
Yeah.
What they're going to do is they're going to start making trails that are off-road so you can actually ride off-road to those trails.
That's fun.
Yeah. So you'll find people biking all times of the year.
Oh yeah, to work, in the snow, with their huge fat tires, and you're just grabbing your coffee like you go.
So yeah.
Get your bike on.
Yeah. If you're a biker, you're gonna like Madison. All right, the third thing about Madison that you should know before you move here, which we mentioned a little bit earlier, is that we're a car-dependent city.
Yes.
So Madison itself is about 260,000 people. The greater metro area is 550,000 people, which sounds like a lot, but we're actually pretty spread out. Because of that, we're not a very walkable city, so you're gonna need to bring a car if you want to run some errands.
There are a few other options, but yeah, we don't have a trolley system.
Right.
We don't have a train.
Right.
We have a great e-bike. You could rent an e-bike.
We do have a metro bus system, so it's not like we don't have anything.
It's a fantastic bus system.
Yeah, because we're spread out, it can take some time.
Right.
As far as walkable neighborhoods, there are a few around town. It's not like it's not possible, but majority of neighborhoods, you're gonna need a car or some type of other transportation. All right, the fourth thing that you should know before moving to Madison is that we are a college town.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Go Bucky.
Go Bucky, home of the UW Badgers. The Saturday football scene is amazing at Camp Randall. They got the jump around, it's a party.
Yes.
Yes, and then obviously we have the UW basketball team as well. They play at the Kohl Center, another awesome venue. They're always been competitive, amazing team, been in the big dance and March
Madness.
Frequently. Yes. So
the campus is located just west of downtown Madison, and it's beautiful. It's lined by the shores of Lake Mendota. If being in a college town isn't your cup of tea or really your jam, you also have the option of not experiencing that. Closer to the east side of Madison, you don't really deal with as much of that.
Right. Yeah. So if you want to kind of hide away and pretend like it's not a college town, you can do that. Way over on the east side.
Yeah. Reason number 5, we are 5th in the country for millennial population.
Yeah, so we have the 5th most millennials in terms of percentage of any other city in the country.
Some of us aren't.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's okay.
So in Madison, 27% of our population is considered millennials, which from what I'm told, millennials are going to be the biggest population. So that's a lot of people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So one of the reasons for that is obviously we have a vibrant downtown. We have an amazing UW campus, as we mentioned earlier. That's just really attractive for young professionals.
We also have a big entrepreneur community, which I love and I'm a part of as well, and a huge tech community.
Right, so a lot of business professionals, the white collar type young millennials tend to gravitate and find their way to Madison. So yeah, it's a great place for the millennial population.
It's a great place to nurture your dreams.
Yes. And the last thing you want to think about before moving to Madison, number 6.
But not the least.
Not the least, is that we have 4 very distinct seasons, so our weather is very dynamic.
You get to experience it all.
Our favorite season is summer. Lots of things here to do in the summer, like with the lakes, the farmers market, festivals, concerts on the square, live music. There's an amazing patio down on campus. The Union is an amazing place to hang out during the summer. Lots of recreation to do.
Hiking, trails.
Right.
Parks.
So we take advantage of our summers.
We do. We milk them for all they're worth.
Yes. Fall then obviously is another great time, changing the leaves.
I mean, we go apple picking and pumpkin patching. And is that a thing?
Pumpkin patching.
Pumpkin patching.
Yeah. And don't forget about the deer hunting.
Oh, okay. There's deer hunting.
I don't deer hunt, so she kind of forgets about that. But it's a big deal here in Madison.
It is, yeah. Well, with that, though, also comes the next season, which is the winter.
Yes.
And not gonna lie, it's a little tough. The days get shorter. It's very cold, but you do get to experience it if that's something that you really enjoy. It's here in full force.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. If you like winters, this is the place to come.
This is the place to come for sure.
Right. Yeah. So one of the things you may want to think about is that's a good idea is to get an all-wheel drive vehicle when you come here.
Down a good choice. Yes. It helps a lot because we get a lot of snow.
Yeah. I mean the snow removal team does a good job getting them out, but if you need to get to work and it happens to be a lot of snow right at the time you need to commute, it's going to be really helpful to have that.
That's true.
But with the winter comes some really fun things. Ice skating, amazing sledding, snowboarding, skiing, ice fishing, snowmobiling. So lots of winter sports to do. So probably good for you to like one of those to help pass the winter.
Or you can do what I do and you just eat and drink and be with friends.
So spring is an amazing time after winter that we all
I want to talk about spring because it's like my favorite.
Right.
Everybody's really, I mean, you finally see your neighbors again after like 6 months. No, it's not quite that bad. But yeah, everybody emerges. We have beautiful springs. Everything's in bloom. Birds are chirping. Little tiny bunnies.
Yes. Yeah. You're reminded that the world is a living thing.
Right. It goes
spring.
Dead and dormant for a while, but yeah, spring is a good time.
And you'll also notice a lot of people, as soon as it hits 40, you'll start seeing shorts and t-shirts.
I still don't understand those people, but more power to them. Get yourself a good coat too. I think it's almost as important as a all-wheel drive.
Yes, very true.
Well, that wraps up our list of things to know before moving to Madison. We hope you enjoyed it.
And if you did like it, please like and subscribe to our channel. And if you do have any questions about moving to Madison, want to talk Madison at all, please reach out. My name's Joe again, and here's my contact info. I'd love to chat with you more. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.